are your scores during the examination? Your band scores. Especially when you're reading, your weakest point is reading. You can get it later if you try harder at reading. You need to balance everything. When are you going to take the exam? Specific date? Have you been doing the exams lately? Have you been doing it online lately? Have you been trying the exam online lately?
Yes.
And then? How was it?
It's fun.
What do you mean that it's fine?
It's not too bad and not too good.
What's your usual band score for the singing and reading?
It's only 1.52.
I think it's this one. Have you tried writing?
No, because they will have to take and I also check it on the Google search for the exam.
I'll send you a link for writing. Have you? I will send you tonight.
Yes.
If I still have time, if I could remember. And then for speaking, I don't know if the speaking is online. Do you know if it's online? If it's online or after, I don't know. Because before it should be like Act 1. I could interview you during, we could have a video chat if you want. If it's online, so that we could practice online. And we can have practice on the questions itself. Would you like to do that?
Maybe yes.
Okay. I'll chat you in Zalo, okay?
Yes.
I'll send you the link for writing, practice writing online. Sandra, how about you? When are you taking the exam?
In May.
May, not this month. You have so much thing to work on. Look at your score. You're still in 4.0. Your writing, you cannot write too much words for writing task 2. I have noticed that you always write less than 150. Writing task 2, you need to write at least 250 words. But you always write less than 200 or less than 150. That's not enough. That's already you'll get a low score for that. Okay. Have you been doing practicing lately? Online? Online practice? Because it's an online exam. Have you? No, no, no. Have you taken the exam practice for yourself? Have you been doing that? No? You should be practicing for now. So that they'll be able to know what you're going to score online, because the exam nowadays are like different than the old ones. You don't do like this anymore. You do it online. You practice, okay, I'll send you a link in Zalo. Maybe tonight or tomorrow. Okay, now everyone, let's answer the review questions. Alright, complete the sentences with one word, the first letter given. One plan of losing weight loss is to reduce one what? One method. Number two, T stands for smoking is a real what? Berry. Number two. You're not answering. Do not look at my answer.
Yes.
Number two is? Oh, you're looking at my answer. I told you to do not look at my answer.
No. What senses?
Smoking is a real threat to good health. It's threat. Number three. The blank of poor sleep is lack of concentration. The consequences, or the consequence, I'm sorry. The consequence of poor sleep is lack of concentration. Number four. Exercising regularly can have a positive what? Outcomes. 5. People who have a forward-looking aim to life are often the happiest. We have approach or attitude. Investing money in a medical technology should be a blank to the government. What? It should be P for the government. What is P stands for? Linda? Barry? Missing money should be the payment for the government. Priority. We need to prioritize that one. Complete the text with the words in the phrases. One of the blanks that the modern world faces is the rise in food allergies. Number one is challenges. In the UK alone, it has been estimated that approximately half of all children suffer from the type of food allergy. Some experts suggest that this number could be yes, the tip of the iceberg. That means that there is heavier problem than that. Next, experts in the child health suggest that the modern diet and lifestyle blank a threat of child's health. What? Pose. And that we must work hard to find solutions that work. Blank, there is no. Blank is what? Jack. Evidently. Evidently, there is no blank in this situation. Elisa. No? Barry. No quick fix for this situation. It is difficult to isolate which aspects are most problematic, which means that it is a challenge for doctors to tackle. Now choose the correct attitude, verb in italic, complete the sentences. I wasn't able to attend the event because of my friend. What? Undoubtedly, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend the event because my friend was visiting to my other seas. Number 2, climbing Mount Fuji was to the most exciting experience of my life. The answer is undoubtedly. Children can become stressed when faced with competition at school. Evidently, making sure that get enough exercise, the best thing you can do to reduce stress levels. It's undeniably. Next one. Number 2A. If doctors people at home, patients Past tense. How simple? Visited. The patients would receive better services. Use unless you smoking, you have You would stop, you stop, unless you stop smoking, you Would have, no, will have. I take up. I would take up horse riding if I had. When I some free time if I have some free time at the weekends. I walking. I go walking the mountains. If children finish the sentence. If children to cook, learn. They are more likely to grow up. To, just add, look at that. We're using present simple. To grow up, to become healthier adults. If I go if I go to the health food shop in my street, I Future tense. I will buy. If people more care of themselves, took. If people took more care of themselves or their health, there would not be. When I up early and go to the gym. Simple. Get. Makes. It makes. Rewrite the sentences using the modal verbs. Modal verbs, I think you already know what are modal verbs. These are can, could, might, may, sort of many. Anyway, number 1. Adele, have you done this? More government should spend more money. Here's the answer for number 1 model answer. More money should be spent on medical research by the government using modal passive forms. More money should be spent on medical research by the government. Number 2, how do you make that a modal passive form? We could easily solve the problem of stress if we worked less. Jack, could you make that a modal passive form? Could easily be. So, very good. The problem of stress could be easily be solved if we work less. Number 3, could you make this a modal passive? People can take specific medicine to protect against allergies. Barry. Make it, try. I'm waiting. Try. Quickly. I'm waiting. Jack, can you make that a modal passive?
Specific medicine could be
Can be.
taken
Very good, can be taken.
to protect against allergy.
Good job. Specific medicine can be taken to protect against allergies. Number 4. Make that a modal modal passive. Kyler. We might prevent the spread of flu by adopting more hygienic habits. Make a modal passive form sentence. Just like what Jack did. Might be prevented. But how do you arrange that? Can you arrange the words? Arrange the words. I know that's the correct one, but can you arrange the words? Just like what Jack did. So how do you arrange that? The spread of flu. The spread of flu might be prevented by adopting more hygienic habits. Number 5, we could reduce the livelihood of obesity in adults by teaching children about the different types of foods and their nutritional value. Linda, could you make that a passive form, a modal passive form?
The livelihood of obesity in adults could be reduced by teaching children about the different types and their nutritional.
Exactly. Good job. Number 6, people can lift their mood if they take a short stroll in some green spaces such as park. Could you make that a modal passive? Sandra?
They almost can be.
No. Oh, what's that?
They are almost.
No. We have here can lift there. People's mood
Almost can be lifted
lifted.
if they take a stroll in some green place as a.
Exactly. Number 7, Alisa, make that a passive form. For children. For children. Should be introduced. Introduced by whom? Number 8, Barry. People becoming more self-sufficient might reduce the impact of food industry on the environment.
The impact of the food industry might be
On the environment.
on the environment might be becoming more
No, becoming?
among reduced
Would be reduced. By
people become more
self-sufficient. Exactly. Now choose the correct option in italic to complete the sentences. I suggest that everyone blank take a holiday once a year in order to distress. Would or should? Should. Number 2, increasing the amount of protein and fiber in your diet blank have benefits effect. Will, must. What? Will. Taking up a new hobby or sport will blank help combat feelings of isolation. Will or could? Could. Herbal medicine blank be an alternative for people who don't like taking antibiotics? May or must? May. In my opinion, schools blank teach children how to cook so they understand more about nutrition. Should or will? Should. In my opinion, everyone blank take up yoga as a way to maintain good fitness levels. Should. Engaging in a new sport blank help elderly people's brains remain healthy for longer. May. In order to combat the spread of disease, hospital blank ensure that they are free from bacteria. Must. Okay. Everyone, let's proceed to the next unit of your book. Today, this is what I'm talking about. Last time, we had a speaking about this one, but some of you were not able to answer this one because we weren't still in this unit. Anyway, today we'll be tackling about we will talk about the consumer society. As what I'm saying, consumer society refers to people, the behavior of people in buying things. Can we control these things that we buy? Actually, that's what we are going to talk about today. Before that, we'll be having a lead-in. Now, complete the quiz. How many blue boxes did you tick? And how many green boxes did you tick? And what do you think it means by responsible spender? What extent do people nowadays think about how much they spend? Okay, I'd like you to tick each of these following box. Now, read carefully and understand what does it mean. Alright, let's answer it now. Okay, now I'd like you to raise your hand if you tick these following. Okay, please do participate. Raise your hand if you agree with this one. I never buy lunch. I always take a packed lunch. Never. It means never, okay? No one? Okay. I pay for lots of satellite TV channels, but I don't want them all. Oh, let's change this. I subscribe reading materials, applications in your phone, okay, like YouTube, Spotify, Netflix, what other applications in your phone? Who's tick? Raise your hand. Oh, nobody uses Spotify here? Netflix? No one? Okay. Wow. I'm not a fan of brand names. I don't buy designer labels. When we say designer labels, these are very expensive shoes, products. Okay? I mean, it has brand names like Nike, Adidas, what else? Many things has brands. Who's tick? No one? Okay. I have a credit card or ATM. I don't always pay it. I don't always pay it off every month. No one. Oh, Jack has got. I have a credit card. You have a credit card. ATM.
Yes.
Okay. I wait until there is a sale before I buy not electronic goods, or clothes, books, or any products. Do you do that? Who does it? Okay, yes, good. Yes, me too. Next one. I get home late from school, so I usually have to take away for dinner. For school, do you take away? Oh, I think most Vietnamese usually eat with family, right? Now, next one. I don't upgrade my mobile phone every year. I think Jack always upgrade his phone. Oh, who don't? Okay, don't. Who always? That's great. If I see a jacket I like, I buy it before someone else does. Are you that kind of person? If you really like that thing, you will buy it? Oh, Jack, wow, shopaholic. What product is that?
Maybe they say limited features.
Ooh, you've been collecting limited figures, like what? Limited figurines, like that?
Yes.
Like what?
The characters.
Yes. So you don't care for how much it costs?
I have this money from this month to this month, so
You save that
I
to
buy
buy.
home. So to summarize about that,
Oh,
it's a big one.
good for you. Okay, that's a good one. Anyway, everyone, yes, how many of the blue boxes did you tick? Jack, how many blue did you tick?
What is blue?
These alternate blue, green, blue, green. How many?
Two.
Two. How many greens?
Two.
Ooh. Kyler, how many blues have you ticked? Two. How many greens? One. How about you, Linda? How many blues? Two. How many greens?
No.
No. Ooh. Okay, how about you, Barry? How many greens? Blue. How many blue? Ooh, one. How many greens? Sandra, how many blues?
One.
How many greens? Okay. How about you, Elise? How many blues?
Two.
Two. How many greens?
One.
Okay. Everybody will be identifying that one today. Now, What do you think it means with responsible spenders? Are you a responsible spenders at your age right now? I know that some of you, do you receive allowance from your parents? Do you? Yes or no? Do you receive allowance? When we say allowance, your parents usually give you money good for maybe a week, a month. Do you? Do you receive? No?
Yes.
So what if you're hungry in your school? Do you buy snacks? Are you serious?
I don't have any.
Do you have BBM?
Yes.
Who gives you money?
I have paid.
You have?
This is the give me money.
Your sister.
Yes. In some time.
So that's allowance, right? Do you consider that allowance? Do you use that money to spend for school, the things that you need for school?
Yes.
Oh, that's considered allowance. It's just that it's not from your parents, but it's from your sister. Who else? Linda, do you receive money or allowance from your parents? Yes, okay, that's great. Monthly or weekly?
No, whenever I ask.
Ah, very different culture. Because in the Philippines, students like you, we receive allowance from our family. The allowance that we ask for are for snacks. Because it's not easy to study. So whenever you're hungry, do you buy foods or snacks? Oh, seriously? Seriously?
Yes.
Okay. Or maybe you don't go out of the house, that you don't eat anything. Do you? Yeah, we have very different culture. Because usually Filipinos, we usually bring snacks. We bring snacks, we bring money, allowance for our. But different, that is different from allowance that we receive from our parents. So yeah. So yeah, guys, how about you? You buy things online, do you? Linda, yes, right? You do. But where do you get your money from buying these things? Linda, where do you get your money for this?
My parents.
Your parents. Oh. So whenever you ask for your mom and dad to buy you clothes, they would support you for that.
Yes.
A good thing. How about you, Barry?
Yes.
Sometimes? Always. Ah, okay. Maybe that's why you don't allowance, because if you ask for that, it's easy for you. Because for us, it's not easy. We need to save our allowance in order for us to buy the things that we like. Because we have allowance monthly or weekly. For me, when I was your age, I usually receive daily allowance. So every day I receive money coming from your parents, and that money I need to save that if I want to buy the things that I want. So we cannot ask for example, I'll ask my dad, Dad, I want you to buy me a new clothes because of this and that. They won't give us because we have allowance. We need to save the allowance that they give us. So it's quite different. Anyway, yes. Are you a responsible saver? How do you tag how do you tag yourself as a responsible spender? Do you spend your money wisely? How do you spend your money wisely? As what I mentioned earlier, you still wait for the things to be discounted, right? Being that kind of person who waits for discounted products is actually a responsible spender. Do you agree with me, Jack?
Yes.
Why? For instance, why would you think that is being a responsible spender? Waiting for products or discounted products to be released. What would you think, Jack? Mm-hmm. To what extent do people nowadays think about how much they spend and consume? Do you spend money too much? For luxury things?
All right, everybody. There's so many ways to become a responsible spender, aside from waiting for discounted products. What else can you do to become a responsible spender? Any ideas, Barry? No. Kyler, do you have any idea? No. How about you, Sandra? Do you have any idea? Linda, do you have any ideas?
Buy a product that I only
That are only.
need. Need.
Ah, yes. Buy the products that you only need, right? Actually, everybody, you've been, uh, you've been baited, okay? Do you know that there are so much products in the supermarket and the shopping malls where they put buy one take one, right? Do you think the extra one is actually a product that you need? Somehow yes, somehow not, right? Because based on the report that I have read in social media, it's like there is so many people have been buying things from online with not online but in supermarkets or shopping malls with buy one take ones. Now here's the catch: they bought these things because it's cheap, right? Who wouldn't like to buy one take one things? I would love to buy it, but come to think of it, most of the buy one take one products are actually products that are almost expired. Do you know that? Most of the products that has been sold that for buy one take one are actually almost expired. 2 months or 1 month before the expiration. Now, if you buy too much of these things, when you brought it at home, when you finally realize that these products are actually almost expired, and you cannot use all at once in a month. Yes or no? Right? That's why it would come to waste. Or these products aren't really useful for you. That's why it would go to waste. So you've been fish bait. Okay, I remember the term. You've been fish bait by the company or the shopping malls that you where you bought the products. Another thing, 50% off, right? Who doesn't want to buy 50% off, 60% off, 70% off? But here's the catch. Most of the company actually are fish baiting you again. When you go to the shop, it's like they would write a big 50% off. Right? You would see that as big as this. But actually, there is a small one. What does it mean? Up to 50% off. When you go inside the shop, of course, you can read it. Oh my gosh, I think most of the products are 50% off. When you go inside the product, actually, it says up to 50% off. It refers to 1, 2, or 3 products only. And to those, to the 1, 2, or 3 products that are in 50% off are actually the products that you don't like. Other products are actually in 10% off, 20% off, 5% off. And those products you like are actually on that corner, 5%, 10%, 15%. So who wouldn't buy those things? You've been fish baited. When you go inside a shop, you would buy those things because you like the thing. And you would think that you've saved a lot of money from that, but actually you're not. You've been baited, okay, because of up to 50% off. Another thing, I think no one here, does anyone here like flew by plane? No one? Okay. Now, there are so many advertising companies who will post in online very cheap airfare. Okay? But if you consider this base fare, this is in airlines, okay? If you would see base fare at, let's say for example, I don't know how do you sell your tickets here for plane in Vietnam, but I don't know, what's the lowest fare for Vietnam Airlines? Does anybody know? Sale online? No one does? Linda, do you know? I don't know, but it's in dong. Maybe let's say 1,000 dong. Is this how you write dong? Okay. 1,000 dong for base fare. Yes, there is. In the Philippines, we have 1 peso sale. But it's base fare. When you ride an airplane, everyone, you need to pay taxes, surcharge, many more. So when you add this to cart, it's not 1,000 dong, okay? When you book this one, actually it runs from 2 million to 3 million dollars. Okay? So it's not mainly 1 million because there are many things to be paid, like taxes, surcharge, and whatsoever. So that is one of people or the company has been baiting you because of their sale. They're actually, whenever you buy tickets from them, they would take extra charges coming from the things that you've purchased from them, especially those who have credit cards. Okay? Anyway, everyone, as what I'm saying today, we'll be talking about consumer society. Break time 10 minutes.